Hello and welcome back to this new episode. In the previous episode, we talked about how do you go from goals to progress. Just to give you a quick recap, we discussed or we saw how one of the most fundamental things that you need to do to actually move from goal areas into progress areas to actually making progress in when it comes to actually achieving your goals is to first of all write it down. Okay, so write it down, make your vision plain, just write it down. Second thing is you need to actually written down the goals that you have in different areas of the different categories of life. That is the body, the being, and the balance, and the business. The next thing is to actually break it down into daily habits. And so now, I realized something even when I was sharing this is what happens here is it leads mainly to overwhelm because let's say you have a ton of different goals that you want to do for your body. You want to lose a ton of weight. You want to get fit. You want to get this and that. And then it comes to business. You want to make $1 million or a year or something like that. You want to have a company or multiple companies. And so what happens is it becomes overwhelming. And so for now, I just want you to pick a few of those categories. You can pick either one category or you can actually pick one category and actually work on the items on that category. Or alternatively, you can just pick one item in each of the category that we can make kind of a holistic progress when it comes to achieving your goals. And so for me, it would be like maintaining my spiritual life, reading daily and recording daily. And the next thing would be, learning about relationships, maybe once a week or something like that. But anyway, you just want to break them down that way into at least maybe a minimum of 4 tasks that you can do each and every single day. That way it can be easy for you to remember and it can be easy for you to actually accomplish each and every single day. Now, once you've broken down the goals into daily habits, the next thing is you need to actually look at them and you actually need to remind yourself of the goals each and every single day. So the next task for you guys is, including myself, is to actually look at the things that I've written down each and every single day. And so for now, we want to do that each and every single day. So when you wake up in the morning, when you go to bed, just before you go to bed, you want to actually spend a few minutes of your time and actually look at these goals and then just see yourself actually accomplish them and ticking off them or just checking them off of your list each and every single day. And so that's kind of the step that you want to take moving forward. That way you can at least make sure that you can go from the goal areas to the progress areas. Now, the reason why I'm suggesting this one, I'm here to implement this. So I'm just giving you an idea of what I'm going to be doing to actually kind of like push myself to actually meet these targets is when I was working out and I was trying to lose weight, what happened was I only had one thing in mind each and every single day at the time. I didn't have a job, I didn't have nothing. And so the only thing that I had in mind was I need to run each and every single day. I need to do my 3 kilometers each and every single day. And if you've ever heard anything about David Goggins, it's like a guy about mental discipline or mental toughness. If you ever had anything about him, he talks about that this is what we do now. So you tell yourself each and every single day that this is what we do now. Okay, so this is how we go from our goal areas to achieving our goal or making progress towards meeting our goals. And this is a shift that actually needs to happen for you to actually make progress from where you are to where you want to be. And so by telling myself that each and every single day, I was able to do 3 kilometers each and every single day. I was able to do it for 12 weeks consistently. Now, the reason why I stopped later on is one of them is because I actually achieved my goal. And the other reason is because I didn't have a big enough why to continue. And we'll talk about that one later on our channel. But for now, I just need you to understand like one of the most important things, the most fundamental things is you actually need to review or to remind yourself of the goals or the items in your checklist or the habits that you decided to actually work on each and every single day. And so you can decide to do it to remind yourself however you want. It can be an app notification. If you want an app that can do something like that, it can be putting it on a poster behind the door that way you can see it each and every single day before you get out of your room. It can be even on your desk. You can write on a piece of you can actually write down your goals or your habits, the daily habits on a single piece of paper and put it before your desk or before your laptop or before the thing that you actually make sure that you actually look at each and every single day before you actually begin your day. And so that way you can actually be able to do the things you're supposed to do and actually force yourself to actually remind yourself of the things that you're supposed to do each and every single day to actually make progress when it comes to achieving your goals. And so for now, the most important thing, the most important takeaway from this episode is to remind yourself each and every single day, to review your goals and the habits that you've decided that you set yourself to actually do each and every single day. That way, there can be a constant, there can be a constant reminder in your head. Even as you go through the day, it can be a constant reminder. And it doesn't have to be just in the morning and in the evening. You can do it multiple times over the day. You can do it before you eat your lunch. You can do it After you eat your lunch, you can do it when you have a tea break, or if you take tea, for instance, or you're going home, or you're on the bus, if you're driving home, you can actually just remind yourself these things each and every single day. That way they can get ingrained in your head by looking at them each and every single day. In fact, there was even a study that showed that people who actually decided to pay attention to their goals, or to review their goals, or to report on their goals each and every single day, or multiple times throughout the day, they actually ended up meeting those goals. And in fact, what happened is they actually developed a habit of a period of about 60 or 70 days. They're actually able to develop that into an automatic habit, which is where we want to go through. We want to go from just an idea from our head into a habit, into something that we do. So that you can be telling yourself each and every single day, whenever you don't feel like it, this way, this is something that we do now. And so the key for this episode, or the most important aspect for this episode, is to actually remind yourself, to actually repeat. You want to inculcate a repetition kind of culture in your mind, whereby you kind of review your goals each and every single day. And even for myself, it's going to be a bit difficult because I'm having trouble actually recording these episodes. However, I want to see this is actually a viable strategy. And if it is, later on, I'll tell you guys this is a viable strategy, but I want you to try it with me and let me know how the progress is. So this is what I'm going to be doing. And this is something you can actually pick on. If you think it works for you, then you actually do it. And don't worry if you don't hit it each and every single time, or if you don't nail it each and every single day, because there are some days you're not going to be able to make it, especially because you're going from a place of where you don't want to be. And so a lot of the things that got you that place is because you didn't have these habits in place. And so you're actually acquiring new habits. And so you will need actually the self-discipline whereby you remind yourself each and every single day. And so if you forget to do it in the morning or on lunch or in the evening, but if you ever remind yourself, or you actually have that memory, or if it comes up in your mind that, oh, I haven't reviewed my goals today, so just really pick it out. So you can just note it down on a piece of paper, like put it in your wallet or in your purse. You can actually just pick it out, or even in your phone. You can actually just go to it and actually view it quickly. Maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, actually view it quickly. See yourself actually checking off that list in every single day, and actually make it a point to do something at that point, especially if you have some free time. So if you notice like you need to read a book today, you haven't read a book today, just do it then and then. Now don't worry about the time work or the time frame, because I found that one of the things that limits me is trying to get it strictly. You're trying to get into a schedule that you're actually not used to maintaining a schedule, as it's going to become very difficult. And so the idea here is to actually pick a different thing that you need to do in a day, and when you do it, that is up to you for now. Until it becomes consistently enough, then you can start planning around the time you're going to be doing some of these items. Now we're going to talk about time management and productivity later on, but for now, I just need you to kind of review each and every single day, or you remind yourself what your goals are, what habits you need to do each and every single day. And if you forget it, it's okay. But whenever you catch yourself remembering it, just pick one item out of your to-do list, or one item out of your daily habits list, and actually take action on that one. Okay, so that's it for this episode. Thanks guys for listening and for watching. Thanks guys for listening. Be sure to leave a comment in the section below, or in the comment section below, or let me know your thoughts. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And that's it for today.